Oh, I'm all live. I know niggas right now looking dead at the timeline. Niggas is watching Cowboys and Seahawks, I'm guessing. I'm still an active part of the boycott, man. I'm still, not fucking with a league that don't fuck with a nigga like me or fuck with what I'm going through when we make your league. But that's neither here nor there. This is the holidays. So this is a time for happiness, joy, goodwill, gift giving, and sending your ex that text. You know the text, nigga. I usually never prepare myself live and shit. I usually do like a little, session, like a little live thing just to test the levels and shit. This is the first time I'm doing this shit on the MacBook too. I usually do it off the phone, but I got the application to do the podcast on the desktop now, and it is so much more expansive than the app on my phone and shit. Now I could patch in Skype calls and shit, and not have the listeners deal with shit like me. Man, this is not a good thing. I need to be able to do this on my phone though, because while I'm doing this on the laptop, I'm gonna be holding the phone in my hand, forgetting what I'm doing. So, hey, animalheezy.com. Actually, shout out to the house. While I finish getting ready, I'm about to play a song from our Christmas album, Crown Royal and the Eggnog from 2012, 2018. Niggas probably gonna get a new Christmas album, but we definitely made a piece of timeless Christmas history with Crown Royal and the Eggnog. So I'm gonna play one of those songs for you while I get ready.
It's the best time of the year. Hope my nigga Santa fuck with me. It seem like when Christmas comes, he give presents reluctant.
Shout out my nigga
I always
CJ.
get my gifts late. That situation bugging me. So me and my niggas, we just burnt down the Christmas trees. I know it's cold outside, even though the block hot. Hope I get a couple dollars put up in my stocking side. When 25 hit, man, my family broke as hell. Stretching bucks at Burlington, trying to cop the sale. And I'm hurting right now, trying to hustle up a bail and put on for my team. But that's on a larger scale. Rent bills, Christmas gifts, my account's an epic fail, but I'm going places, baby, that's if you couldn't tell. Gifts on your bed, St. Nick's Hotel. 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 What's up?
When darkness, then shadows round your feet. When darkness, then shadows round your feet. When darkness, then shadows round your feet. Fighting the spells steady. Fighting the spells steady.
Shout out to my nigga CJ, man. Oh, good times, good times. I remember when we did that album. Still one of the most challenging but most fun and rewarding experiences musically in my life. And yeah, I know a nigga made the beat, man. I produce more than podcasts, man. But if I could get off my dick long enough to do the Hoopcast, hey, hold up. Where my bell at? Shh. Don't you need to be in class? Bell about to ring right now. Class is in session, even on Christmas. Welcome to another edition of the Heezy Hoopcast, powered by animalheezy.com. Please visit animalheezy.com at your earliest convenience and invite yourself to Crown Royal and the Eggnog, the original Christmas album from the Heezy Gang, from us to y'all. I might just do a Hoopcast tomorrow where I just play the whole album and everything, just in case people need some Christmas cheer, but need Christmas cheer this way, not necessarily that way. But anywho, at this time, like I always do, especially during the holidays, man, I miss the hell out you guys. Rest in peace to Kahuna. Rest in peace to my big homie, Ray Jugo Cool, who was actually on the Christmas album is what Kahuna was too, and that's why the album is so special to us. So, quick moment of silence. All right, and before I get into these games tomorrow, because niggas already know how big tomorrow is of a day. Like tomorrow is what Christmas for the NBA and NBA fans is everything that Thanksgiving is to NFL fans, but better, bigger, bigger games, bigger production, more games, just back to back to back, smack you in the head all goddamn day. I really don't know how confident I am that I'm gonna be able to see every single game, but oh, am I gonna damn sure try? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have everything lined up that way I ain't even gotta move. Fuck Christmas, man. It's white man's holiday. You should be celebrating Kwanzaa. You know. And if you feel offended by that statement and don't immediately flash back to Friday after next, then you're probably not the Hoopcast intended audience. But God bless you anyway, because it's Christmas. But before we get into all these this mega-slate of games, I just want to just go over some shit, nigga, that's just going on out here in the basketball world. It's such an expansive universe that just continues to go on and on and on and on, and there's shit you forget and shit you don't see. But anywho, I saw clips on Twitter and shit, of course, where the Thunder Big Three. I actually would rather call them a medium three, but you know, Thunder Big Three and Donovan Mitchell had a little moment and shit where you know they was all hugged up, lovey dovey with the young nigga and shit because he out here cooking apparently, and Lil Russie gave him one of them aggressive ass hugs and smacked the shit out this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he was wearing a damn helmet or something. I didn't even see the game. I just saw the clip where he smacked the shit out that nigga like he had a helmet on. I'm like, this is not football, but it's so funny, you know, coming from a nigga who definitely plays basketball as if it was football and shit. But yeah, man, you can't be just smacking young kids in the head, man. Like basketball is supposed to be a CTE free sport and shit, and you can just rattle something loose, smacking the shit out this nigga head, trying to tell him good job and all of that. I think that shit was just as bad as when the Heat won that first championship with their big three, and Chris Bosh came and poured Gatorade on Eric Spoelstra, you know, before the game was over, and I'm like, nigga, what? This ain't football, nigga. And I mean, I can understand if you feel celebratory and there is Gatorade around you, how you might feel like that was the right thing to do. But everybody quickly realized it wasn't the right thing to do as everybody took off slipping on the sideline like 5 seconds later and shit. So I'm gonna need y'all to respect basketball in basketball ways. But and something else I heard, I can't remember where I heard this shit from. I believe it was Zach Harper at Talk Hoops on Twitter. Real funny motherfucker. I think he said the Jazz and the Thunder have already played each other 11 times this season, which is kind of weird. Like I knew you played teams in your conference a lot, but 11 times, like I really have to go back and look at this stat. I gotta like fact check that shit because that sounds mad weird. But maybe it's enough games for them to have developed a certain level of respect for Donovan Mitchell. But I don't know. Like they modified the schedule to cut down on back to backs and all that other shit to preserve players and shit, and niggas still been getting injured left and right. But I think with doing that, the schedule seems so motherfucking weird because you got some teams playing like 36 games in 35 nights. You got certain teams playing 11, playing each other 11 times already at this point in the season, 30 some games in. You got teams with just an overinflation of home games on the front end. I don't know what's up with that. But I guess the first time you modify some shit, it's gonna take some time to actually get it right. But other shit I saw, yo, first I want to preface this by saying it's almost in my Hoopcast contract to talk about the Hawks as little as possible on here. But apparently like QC niggas, you know, Lil Yachty, Migos, some other nigga with a lot of tattoos and chains and shit was sitting courtside for Hawks at Mavericks, or excuse me, Mavericks at Hawks. I don't think Migos would have went to Dallas for that bullshit. And that is really not a good game. But I guess if you ain't got shit to do that night, and then that's on, and then shit, it's a good chance you get courtside seats because it's a good chance you probably get seats anywhere. Why not? And Dennis Schroeder put on a 30-point, 33-point performance. Then after the game, took his jersey out, handed it to Quavo. That was interesting. I don't really have much more than that. Sorry. The Grizzlies beat the Clippers. Good job, Grizz. Way to tack one more to the win column. I think I am contractually obligated to talk about the Grizzlies. So, good job, Grizz. One more for the win column, baby. Um, I randomly saw, didn't see a lot of people talking about it, but I randomly saw this shit pop up. I think I may even got a YouTube app notification for Jay-Z has a video for Legacy of 444 album, and which is an album that I love, man. People still give it a lot of shit in those media spaces or act like, whatever about it, but man, I thought it was really dope. I ain't trying to rank it amongst other albums that came out. I ain't trying to rank it amongst other Jay-Z albums and shit, but I just thought it was a real dope look for a 55-year-old nigga to really come out with shit living is true, because there's other 55 niggas that still be rapping like they 21, and they do it with the understanding that they know what motherfuckers want to hear. So if they're right or wrong to it, who knows? But I appreciated that he stood his ground and shit. So he dropped a video for Legacy, and he's really been doing these elaborate visuals for 444. I'm not sure if I've even seen him in any of the videos yet. Somebody fact check that for me. But I don't even think I've seen him in any of the videos yet. And it's these real, seemingly well thought out, elaborate videos and shit. I clicked on this one, and it was a 11-minute video that I had to watch a 30-second ad for, so like 12 minutes. And I'm at that point, just after 12 minutes, I'm like, Jay, you better be glad you the GOAT, because clearly, you ain't got the memo about shrinking attention spans. In the 1-7 going into 18, my nigga. My dumb ass watched the whole mini movie. It was like a mini movie set in jail, and I watched the whole thing waiting on the song to come on, and then the jail scene ends, and then the credit comes on, and then the song Legacy comes on, and it says directed by Sean Carter or some shit like that. And I'm like, look, nigga, it's 2017, ho. The album was fire. But you doing this subversive, I'ma fly over people's heads type shit. You gotta dig deep for the meaning, man. In 2017, man, it's the age of transparency. You gotta go ahead and put it in niggas' face, man. It's so much commanding niggas' attention this day and age that people are just that they just losing the reflex to even want to take the time to dig deeper on something. If you don't have it directly in front of their faces, most people ain't gonna take the time with it, or shit. I mean, even if I can't speak for what everybody does and how they think, I'm gonna speak for me. I'm not gonna take the time to try to figure out what that shit meant. Jay, goddamn, man, you put the message right in front of us on the album and shit, and then, you do this shit. And I didn't understand it, but maybe after like 5 more watches, I understand it. But I don't understand it at the time being, man. But shout out to whole nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's all respect, and I feel like you gotta say that, because if you critique anything these days, God forbid that you have an honest perspective on some shit from your vantage point. Anywho, Luke Walton, man, that nigga been on fire, man. This nigga goddamn going off on Draymond, going off on the refs and shit like that. I don't really have very much to dig deep in about with that, but shout out to Luke Walton, man. I like what he doing with them young boys, and I definitely think he the right guy for the job and shit. I remember actually having a late night drunk outside argument with Paco about Luke Walton basically getting a trash at going from a dream job to a trash job when he was the assistant coach with the Warriors, then took over the responsibility of trying to bring the Lakers back from the dead and shit. And I was like, man, that's a bad job. And then he like, that's a dream job too. And it's slowly shaping up to look like a dream job. And I like the way that nigga fights and stands up for his team and shit. Um, the Lakers got into it with the Bucks one game and shit. And was it the Bucks? I think it was the Bucks, and somebody on their staff grabbed Brandon Ingram and pushed him, and then he was like, "Man, you don't touch my damn players, man." So I like that. I could tell that those guys really know that he's behind them, and they play like it. So, but anywho, I saw some other shit that was going on too, but I ain't even gonna get into all that. I'm gonna just get into these motherfucking games. 5 games across 3 networks, across ESPN, ABC, and TNT for the late night West Coast game. Where shit, nigga, that's gonna test your true hoop fandom, nigga. That last West Coast game. But TNT always makes it worth it. So I'm looking forward tomorrow to the TNT commentary, they team, and the inside the NBA analysis, and I'm looking forward to Jeff Van Gundy on these. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be on the ABC broadcast. Um, I'm damn near gonna look up the stat. Fuck who playing, who out, who questionable. Is Jeff Van Gundy gonna be on the docket to commentate at least 2 of these games? Because I need that. I was going back looking at old Christmas highlights and shit today, and they just had Jeff Van Gundy commentating those. And I was like, God damn, man. Jeff Van Gundy the GOAT, man. That's the greatest of all time, man. We talking about commentator shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He on his bronze shit. But I also saw goddamn NBA commercials featuring John Wall, the NBA commercials promoting the Christmas games featuring John Wall, Brad Beal of the Wizards, J.R. Smith of the Cavs, and Nick Young of the Warriors. And all I could think of was like there had to be approximately like a total of 251 tattoos on screen, nigga. For real though. Like, what's the over under on tattoos total in this NBA Christmas game campaign, man? What's the over under? Are we going with 200 at least? Hey, let me know. Ben Simmons had one too, but it was easily forgettable seeing how he didn't say a word at all in the commercial. And then he ain't got no tattoos, so that was easy to forget. Bunch of tattooed niggas sitting on Santa's lap, bro. That's some wild shit, man. It's definitely wild imagery. I don't even mean it this way or that way. It's just wild imagery. But first game we got 76ers playing the New York Knicks in the Madison Square Garden on Christmas Day. This one is probably the game I'm most excited about because this game has Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons in it, who to me are the new Shaq and Penny. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck about comparing their games. Whatever, nigga. They the new Shaq and Penny to me, or the new Embiid and Simmons. I love them niggas. Those niggas is certified dogs, nigga. A lot of niggas got skill. A lot of niggas got will. I think they got both. I can't wait to see this Sixers team continue to develop because they already got a good thing going, man. Sixers sit at 14-18, which is not an impressive record by anybody's standards, but I do think they got a good thing going with JJ Redick complimenting Embiid and Simmons, and you got Jerry Bayless off the bench. You got the nigga Rocco back hitting threes. Um, I like the squad that they got, and I like the heart that they play with it because they play as if they can win everything, and they just they losing close games late and shit. But they play the Knicks, who I'm excited to see them play. It's probably more so about the Sixers for me than it is the Knicks, but Porzingis is another kid that I absolutely love. I don't know why I'm so mesmerized with talented big men who could put the ball on the floor, maybe hit you with a crossover. Definitely still got a mean post step and can hit threes. I don't know why those guys amaze me so much. And then the attitude that they do it with, they ain't doing it on singularly. I just love the game. It's like they bring that shit like they grew up playing in hood parks or some shit. They understand the competitive edge you need in this game, and they have that to complement a great skill set, especially for young niggas. Next got Cavs Warriors on after the last game. We know the Cavs made the Warriors choke last Christmas, especially Kyrie Irving had them choking last 2 minutes. But as we all know, there will be absolutely no chance of a Kyrie bailout package for the Cavs this year. No Steph. So no Steph, no Kyrie. I feel like this will be mildly entertaining. But am I the only one that's getting just a little bit over just over the Cavs Warriors thing? Like it's not even, a thing like that. I feel like it should be more of a thing. I feel like these teams should hate each other. I want to see, a fight break out on this Christmas Day and shit. Between these two teams. Like make it fresh for me again. Make it hot. You feel me? Otherwise I feel like it'll be, high level basketball, definitely. But you know, in all fairness, though, it really is two completely different Warriors teams and Cavs team playing this year than last year. The Warriors got the emergence of Jordan Bell and Swole JaVale going on, and then the additions of Armor Caspi, who I really like in Sacramento, and Nick Young, young Nicholas Young, nigga. And we already know the Cavs reshuffled and Chinese cut their roster. But you know who I think is gonna light up Christmas in this game? The nigga that I mentioned earlier, Nicholas Young. I think he goes full blown swaggy P on Christmas. I say he hits at least 25. I feel like we're gonna be talking a lot about Katie and Nick Young tomorrow. And after I'm done running down these games, I'm gonna make my picks on them. Not as if picks matter the same way they do in football, but I still make my picks for the fuck of it. So niggas got Wizards and Celtics after that. The Wizards go up to TD Garden to play the Celtics. This game is gonna be a good game. For whatever reason, I'm not particularly excited about it. This is one of the ones that I might catch like mid third quarter and see, what them niggas up to. And hopefully that's when shit'll start getting intense anyway, because I know it's gonna be intense when you got John Wall on the court, Brad Beal on the court. I don't know the status of Otto Porter. Is he good to go? Somebody let me know. I haven't seen one Wizards game this season. I ain't gonna front with you. I seen one. Can't remember who it was, but yeah. So in the Celtics, hey man, we know it. Man, you know what the Celtics, man. Wizards 18-15, Celtics 27-9. We know the Celtics cooking right now. Definitely want to see LeBronless Kyrie Christmas performance, because like I just talked about, we know what Kyrie did last Christmas. I know what you did last Christmas. A movie starring Kyrie Irving, set in a flat Earth, but we know what he do on Christmas. So good game. Then you got the Rockets and Thunder. I'm like, yeah, I feel like I see the Rockets and Thunder play all the fucking time to be just goddamn watching them on Christmas. But anytime there's any type of occasion, Lil Russie's gonna try to get up. I really do like OKC's roster. I'm still not a Thunder fan per se. Like I still everything about that team kind of just irks me. And I mean, just irk me in a funny way. Not like I really do just real deal hate these niggas. It's all basketball. It's all fun for all of us. But as far as the Thunder go, that color scheme, the collection of players, man, them guys they almost like a college team that just gets on your nerves and shit. But 25-6 Rockets, best record in the league, going up against the 18-15 Thunder, who are one game ahead of the Knicks, actually. So, I understand they're in different conferences, but it's just a kind of a benchmark to show you where everything is in the season. I really do think the Thunder have a good team. I don't always know where their struggles come from, but I do feel like once they get that situation with Paul George and Melo and Westbrook, as well as the bench, figured out, I think they are going to click very well, and I think that they are going to give somebody hell in the playoffs. I think any top tier team, top four team that has to play them will have a hard time with their defense and with their scoring. So, but I think defense is gonna be a real big thing that ends up I don't know, surprising people. I don't know if surprise is the word, but I think it's gonna end up catching people off guard when they finally turn their defense all the way up. But it should be an interesting matchup. It's the Rockets, it's the Thunder. It's a lot of star power. It's a lot of talent in this game, so there's no way you can go wrong with it. Um Then the final game, Timberwolves at Staples Center to play the Lakers. Shout out to the Lakers for being the Lakers, because only the Lakers can be 11-20 or worse up to this point and get this many Christmas games. Because I feel like I see the Lakers every fucking Christmas. And not that I mind, because it's just something about that purple and gold. I'm not a fan per se of the Lakers, but I really am a fan of their vibe. I just like their whole vibe, their whole aura, the aura around the Lakers and what it means to be a player on the Lakers roster. I like that whole thing, but I can't think of another team that could get away with this many Christmas appearances with 11-20 or worse records. I mean, at 11-20, they are the worst team on this list. And the second worst team, of course, is the 76ers at 14-18, trying to figure some shit out. But from there, all of the teams are winning teams, good teams and shit. But only the Lakers could do this. But they got a test ahead of them playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think this is going to be somewhat of a statement game. Not a statement game that everybody's going to pay attention to as a statement game, but I think this game means a lot for both teams. Like, this is two teams trying to prove the shit out of themselves. Timberwolves, are kind of expected and projected to be kind of ahead of the curve that they're at now. They was projected to be a little bit better, and they're still out to prove that, yeah, they really are a force to be reckoned with in the Western Conference. And the Lakers are taking good to great teams to the distance and just not finishing, just not closing, just not putting it all together in those final moments. And they all young and shit, so I get it. But it's going to mean a lot to them, too, to show up on Christmas Day to try to, take on another good team and see if they could get a win. And, maybe improve to 12-20. But I really do love watching this Lakers team play. And I'm the same way. I think the Lakers and the Sixers is like two of my favorite teams to watch in the league and watch their progress. But breaking news, I'm glad I waited as long as I did to do this Hoopcast, because breaking news, no Lonzo Ball tomorrow, which, oh my God, Lonzo on Christmas, man, that could have been an extreme pendulum swing. Like, it could have went really, really high in this direction or really, really high in that direction. And I would have loved to see, what he did. I would have loved for Lonzo for the Christmas game to have been the game that he made his statement. He, introduced himself to the world officially with like 38 points and 13 assists or some shit. But sadly, no Lonzo Ball, shoulder injury or some shit. Say they're gonna be out for like a week. So Brandon Ingram, who, I don't know, probably should be more the focal point anyway, but hey, take that struggle off Brandon Ingram and let that boy cook. But Brandon Ingram is gonna be on him tomorrow, on him and Kuzma. But this team does work pretty well together and shit, so I think they'll still put it together. I have no idea who's gonna be starting Paco, who's gonna be starting in place of Lonzo Ball tomorrow, because I have no idea. Um, I'm curious to see how much KCP, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, gets on Christmas Day. He's been letting his blowtorch burn lately and shit, so I want to see what he ends up doing. But yeah, so I got the poll up on the He's a Hoopcast page on Twitter. That's at H Hoopcast. Which game is gonna be the most fire tomorrow? Out of all 5 games, except I only listed 4 of the games because Twitter fugazi and Twitter only give you 4 spots to make a poll. So unfortunately, I had to make an executive decision and kind of project that the Timberwolves and Lakers game, nobody's expecting that one to be the most fire. If it is, I will be happy to be wrong about it, but I had to leave that one off. But you could definitely go to the H Hoopcast page and cast your vote on that. Like I said before, I think the 76ers and the Knicks game is gonna be probably the most fire. I'm honest, I might be selling the Cavs and Warriors a little bit short, but yeah, I think it's gonna be Sixers and Knicks. At least that's the one I'm the most excited about. Sixers at Knicks. I think the Sixers take it in Madison Square Garden. Maybe I'm picking with my heart and not my head or whatever. But I think the Sixers take it in the Garden. Pause. Cavs at Warriors. That's gonna be a good one. I'ma go. Ooh, shit. No, Steph, I'm gonna probably go Cavs just because the Cavs a little bit more complete right now as far as health wise. Wizards at Celtics. Hmm. I think the Celtics really form like Voltron and destroy these niggas. Rockets at Thunder. Of course, I'm going Rockets, and just hoping it's not by like a 25-point margin and shit, just by virtue of how the Rockets play. Timberwolves at Lakers. No Lonzo Ball. I hate to do it to the Lakers. I just got to go ahead and say Timberwolves, but I'm more than open to being wrong about that shit. So, yeah, man, I ain't gonna be long winded today. Got that off. Check out the He's a Hoopcast page. Check out animalheezy.com. Check out the Crown Royal in the app. Crown Royal in the album. Boy, what do I have Crown Royal in? Crown Royal in the Eggnog Christmas album from Animal House, produced by myself and The Pistol Paco. Speaking of The Pistol Paco, visit youtube.com/The Pistol Paco for videos and everything. Animal House music videos from Hollywood Spitter, music videos from Paco. I got a cameo somewhere in there in a few videos. I probably made a lot of the beats that are on there. And hey, I'm gonna have some more videos. I'm gonna finally have some videos out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They got podcasts out, beats, all this other shit. And I still ain't got no videos. I got, you know what I'm saying, me and songs, still ain't got no videos. But I've definitely been waiting to try to give people a treat and shit. So, and I definitely been had a lot of things keeping my attention occupied to that I wanted to give to people too. Like this. You know what I'm saying? This is my gift to you guys on Christmas. A dope pod to step to and get your shit right for the holiday tomorrow, because we know what the holidays are truly about, and that's NBA basketball and doing drugs and getting drunk. And on some tertiary level, it is about the biblical story of the birth of Jesus Christ. So for people out there that are Christians, don't forget that. Don't get caught up in this gift shit. Don't get caught up in this other shit, man. Take the time to really just make some type of spiritual connection tomorrow. But hey, I'm getting off basketball. I should probably stick to sports and shit. So, man, that's that on that, man. I hope everybody enjoys their Christmas. I hope everybody gets what they want, or at least eats good, smoke good, drink good. I hope everybody has memories that maybe you can't remember in the morning with your family and shit. Shout out to my family, the Animal House family. I'm not sending Christmas cards. I'm not sending texts and shit in the morning. So I do want to say, shout out to the big homie Paco. Shout out to Scrap. Shout out to my little sis, Low Dirty, So Dirty. Shout out to Hollywood Spitter and the fam and J3. Shout out to my nigga D Cook. Congratulations, man. I can't wait to see y'all niggas get the cooking, corny shit, but but shout out my nigga Nice, shout out my nigga Rock. I'm sure he's in either in Atlanta or Cali, but shout out to him. Shout out my nigga CJ, that I played at the beginning from the Christmas album track. Shout out to my nigga Yo. I hope the nigga get a brand new chopper with a bow on it for Christmas, and I hope it's everything he dreamed of. Um, Shout out to the extended fam, man. If you family of the family, man, shout out to you. Love, peace, blessings, no stressing, none but chicken and dressing. You feel me? But that's it for that. Merry Christmas.